Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's up? So yeah, man. Let's get right into it, man. I just want to say, man, like I don't even know if this bitch works, bro. I'm not holding that shit no more. But I just want to say, on a real tip, um, just genuinely from you know what I mean, from the bottom of my heart, when I first came here, like all honesty, bro, all honesty, this is not where I wanted to be. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, I wanted to be in LA, or, you know what I mean? Or I wanted to stay in the Bay. I was up in the Bay before. I was like, man, there's so much culture up here, so much people up here. Like, I just want to stay up here. This feels like Toronto. It feels like home. You know what I'm saying? And I still got mad love for the Bay. The Bay showed me wild love, bro. I can't wait to go back up there and do something as soon as everything takes off. But San Diego wasn't even a consideration, man. Um, you know what it ended up being was a compromise. Wifey wanted to move to Hawaii. I was like, I'm not leaving mainland. I wanted to stay in the Bay. She's like, I'm not staying in the Bay. So we orchestrated something in the middle that would work, right? She's like, oh, you know what? I've been to San Diego before. I wouldn't mind doing that. San Diego would be cool. I did some research, pulled it up on my computer. I'm like, all right, it's an hour away from LA. That's cool. Looking at the demographic, I'm like looking at like little videos people are posting. All I see is pure white people and shit. I'm like, nothing wrong with white people, right? I love white people. My kids are quarter white. You know what I mean? Don't get shit twisted like I'm fucking racist or something. Nah. It's just like, I was like, damn, bro, like, is there really gonna be a vibe there? Like, man, I'm like, fuck it. You know, I love my wife, and I'm not trying to fucking make this a do or die situation. So let's go down there. Let's try it out. It might end up being perfect for us. It might end up working out. Got down here and kind of judged it off the bat, right? I didn't give it much of a chance. I was just like, man, this shit is whack, bro. Uh, you know what I mean? Plus, we were homeless and shit. We were like fucking sleeping in cars and shit like that. But it's crazy because that allowed us to move around the entire fucking city, like from north to south to, like, you know what I mean? We was just all over the place, from like Oceanside to like just hustling, because we had to hustle to keep our car, right? So we would have to go, and this is something that was suggested by Gary Vee, and we ended up using it in order to survive. But if you go on to the classified ads, like you go on to Craigslist and you look for the look in the free section. There's a section where people are giving shit away free. You will find little gems in there, things that people are giving away that you could go pick up. So we just drive the car over there, pick it up, resell it on Facebook for a profit, and then we get another, like, you know what I mean. We get $20 here, $50 there. You know what I mean, and have enough to keep renting the car. So as well as us learning the city, we were learning each other in struggle times, right? Because we ain't, first of all, we've only been together for 3 years. Out of the 3 years, the 2 years we lived together, right? One of the years was stable, or a half of the year was stable, and the other year and a half, we were down here trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? And really just fighting with the world to survive. You dig me? And so, as well as learning the city, it gave us a chance to learn each other and how we react to struggle, and how strong we are, um, in order to hold on through those times. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was it was dope, man. And the longer we stayed here and the more we grew, we started to end up seeing little things like little parts of the city we never seen before, little pieces of culture that we never seen before. Like, this city is full of hidden gems, bro. Hidden gems, man. Like, this city is really fucking dope. And I started to look at the scene, and I started to look at how it's already expanding. Like, I came down here in a perfect time, it seems like, because Daygo is gonna blow, bro. And you can see it. Like, all of the artists that you guys have are starting to pop. Uh, you know what I mean? You guys have this culture that is really just starting to blossom, and you guys are right down the street from LA. Like, you know what I mean? So why a scene hasn't popped by now is whatever, man. I don't understand it, but like, I'm happy to see how the scene is moving right now. Like, it's dope. There's so many dope artists and so many dope platforms putting together, um, putting together venues and just situations to expose the talent in the city. I think it's really dope. I watched the same thing happen with Toronto, like 8 years ago, man. And like, I could tell that, this city is gonna go in the same way. They're gonna have their wave too. Have a bunch of artists blowing up from the city. They already got a couple. You know what I mean? They already got like three, four artists that are popping right now. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know what you doing. Um, so I started looking immediately for an area that um, you know, wasn't being already attended to. You know what I mean? Not so I could take advantage of the culture, or take advantage of the people. I just so that I could contribute. You know what I mean? To be able to. That's the same reason. Like, obviously, there's two things in it, right? It helps build my name. It helps build my reputation for creating content, for having original ideas. It does stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm just Jesus Christ and I'm trying to do everything just for the people. Nah, like, it's got to benefit me too, right? But at the end of the day, the core behind it is that I want to contribute to whatever's going on here. I want my name to be attached to some area of growth in this city, because that's what we're all doing it for, right? We're doing it to leave our mark, right? And if I can do anything in the slightest that will contribute, that will help the scene in some type of way, that would be a blessing to me and a blessing to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what I'm working. That's how I came up with this idea, because I've had it for a while. Like, I had the idea to do it in Toronto. I couldn't get people organized over there. Everybody over there has too much of a big head, and too much, is a little bit too busy, and people just aren't really focused and don't see opportunity where they should see opportunity. I thought about doing it in the Bay. The Bay's already got a lot going on, and it's kind of hard to, navigate, because the city's so big. You know what I mean? You got Oakland, you got Richmond, you got San Francisco, you got Vallejo, you know what I'm saying? There's so much to navigate. San Diego is large, but it feels smaller, especially the urban community. It's a little bit easier to reach out to people, especially after I built a little bit of a name for myself doing the videos for a year or whatever. Um, I've already kind of branded myself and created my imprint. And so now I'm just looking for, thank you. So now I'm just looking for a way to, expand and do more. Like, I'm gonna open a studio shortly, a home studio that's gonna be low price, just like my videos, because I want to gear everything towards the upstarts. You know what I mean? My whole issue as an artist was forever that I didn't have the resources to do what I wanted to do. And everything that was quality was charging supreme prices that I couldn't afford as an artist. And people didn't give a fuck about what I was going through or what my story was. They just needed their bread. You know what I'm saying? So I am trying to be an alternative. So for the upstarts who don't got all the bread and and everything, that all the resources that they need, but they got the, you know what I mean? They got the will to spend the money. They just need somebody who's a little bit more affordable, understandable, and can still bring them quality. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? So my studio is probably gonna be about 25 bucks an hour. I'm gonna have 500 deals for 24 hours for $500, and you get free mixing and mastering. You know what I'm saying? I'm also gonna start printing shirts and helping people put out their brands and their clothing. I'll do it. I'll find whatever the cheapest rate is and try and beat that. You know what I mean? Just so I could cater to the people who don't got as many resources. But you know, like I said, the idea for this show has been cooking in my mind for a long time now. And it's just crazy the way the universe will direct you to where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this wouldn't have worked in Toronto. It wouldn't have worked in LA. I don't think it would have worked in the Bay, but I think it can be something really big for the city, man, and for myself. And I just want to see how far it could go, man. You know what I'm saying? It's exciting because I've always been into acting. I've always been into writing plays and shit like that, and just, you know, skits and stuff like that. So now to be in a situation where I reached out this morning just to see how many people would be interested, and the crazy overwhelming response has been dope, man. Like, y'all been supporting me from the day I came here till now. Like, you know what I'm saying? People from like M-Mine, you know what I mean? M-Mine gave me my first interview when I came out here. Still didn't have no place to live. You know what I mean? Drove straight to his crib, did the interview. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that just showed me love off the rip. You know what I mean? I gotta show that love back, man. I gotta return that love, and I gotta try and make something happen for the city that's embraced me, that's, you know, done nothing but shown me positivity so far. You know what I mean? So many people trusted me with their videos and trusted me with their vision so that they could get their projects out, and allowed me a shot to showcase my talent, man. So let's do this, Daygo City, man. I'm ready. I'm gonna be getting back to everybody today or later on today who's hit me up and expressed interest. I'm gonna find out who's interested in what, and then we're gonna get this cooking, man, bro, because ain't no winter time out here. We can shoot this bitch all year round, bro. Get this shit blazing, you feel me? That's what it is, baby. But I just want to say I love y'all, man. I love you, Daygo. I appreciate everything that you did for me, and I'm ready to give back. Let's get it. Your boy, Sense.